I realised I just spent a bunch of scrap metal when we were literally about to go to a merchant. It's right there. It's right there. I always get excited when I get given a bunch. I go, great, upgrade time. That was so stupid of me. We got some stuff to sell, though. We got some stuff to sell. Oh, hello there. Blood Knights. A suspicious vessel opens comms. It's an independent trader. Hello, we want blood. Do you have any skulls? Skulls for trade? I'll sell you this, Labubu doll. There'll be 5 skulls, please. Trade routes with neighbouring colonies have dwindled ever since the enigmatic Scarlet cultists began their visits. Well, isn't that lovely? Let's do a thing. What thing will that be? Alright, these aren't that expensive. Again, heavy disruptor missiles, loads of ion damage, but like, who cares? I don't need to break their shields. All my stuff ignores shields. You know, med drone. That's pretty useful. I mean, we could also just get an autosurgeon, you know? So we can do some healing. A husk rack would be kind of cool too. Hull integrity patches. Restores 5 hull points. I mean, that is pretty huge, to be honest. Might be worth grabbing a couple of those. Seals all breaches and repair 2 system damage in target room. That's good too. That is actually a lot more expensive than just repairing, though. But obviously you can do that to avoid getting blown up, which is kind of nice as well. You got to enjoy that sometimes, just not getting exploded. So it's not a terrible idea. But let's just heal. Let's sell these. And with that scrap, and this is worth 8 as well. Actually, do I hang on to this? 8 isn't that much. Right, it's not that much. It would be up to 120 though, so it might afford me something new, so I'll see. But we might get more characters soon, you know? We might end up with more crew that can carry a weapon, so it might be worthwhile. But I am thinking maybe we get a husk rack. So we have more crew, basically. But I feel like if we get a husk rack, I mean, we need a husk rack and a whatever the hell, you know, the thing. The barge, the battle barge thing, the thing that lets you launch, a launch bay, that's it, that lets you board enemy ships. We'd need that too to really make use of it, but also I would hate to accidentally send my own husks out there. Although I think they're called sub-husks rather than husks, so I think there is some indication of who they are. But we would need to power it as well. I mean, just having a weapons bay just for a single weapon that can just pew-pew. I mean, the initial upgrades for weapons would be quite cheap, and a bit more power wouldn't be too much to ask. So maybe I get a weapons bay, but it almost feels like a nice challenge not to bother with that at all. I'm not sure we're buying anything. I think that's what's happening here. I think I don't want anything. I think we're done. I don't think this shop is worth it. But we did sell some stuff, so I can do more upgrades if I want. Sure, why the hell not? We have better evasion now. We have 45 evasion, so we put up to 50%. That'll be really nice. That doesn't make any sense. How is that the case? How is it 45%? Because that's 35 plus 5, is what this says down here. Is it just there's a base 5% evasion or something? I have no idea. Or is it something to do with our, like, engine room? Is that it? The command throne. Manning it gives an extra 5%. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if you're manning it with the commander. Cool. And engines will be powered. Grants half evasion if crew is present but not manning. Okay, interesting. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go here. As you approach an orbital outpost, you notice its defensive batteries are tracking your ship very closely. The station master opens comms. Do not approach any closer. We do not accept visitors anymore. The last one already did enough damage. You press onwards. Oh, well, that's sad. Because, you know, I didn't want to give them the choice to visit. I was just going to visit by force. Which is what we do. We're visiting by force. That's what we're doing. You arrive at the jump node to see a death cult ship under attack by an Imperial patrol vessel. Let's attack the Imperial starship. Because we might get given more crewmen, we might get more necromancers. Because, you know, we don't have enough anime dead yet. You engage the Imperial starship, they turn from their quarry to meet your attack. I'm glad. Let's, first off, we will hit their sensors. I will start getting our boys jiggling all over the place. And, ooh, is that treasure? No, that's their command throne, right there. Silly me. Okay, no treasure. No treasure, guys, no treasure. Yeah, let's go for their engines, because that's probably important. And we'll throw some thralls in there too. Okay, so. Boom. Who do we kill? Let's kill the guy on the command throne, because, you know. Oh, we almost hit two of them. That's sad. That's very sad. Ooh, gene soldiers. You know what? I think they're gonna do. Okay. Ow! Ow! You and your flipping missiles, you jerk. All right, let's shoot that. Get out of here. All right, Ghoul's having a great time. Me too. Me too. All right, I say they're having a great time, but. I mean, it's not looking great for them, is it? Oh, I could have Psychic Shrieked, couldn't I? Let's try it now. And let's just start getting even more of our boys in here. I'm going to get some more thralls in a second. And do some murder. Alright, the Imperial Enforcer might actually go down, which would be pretty good. I think I'd enjoy that, because he's got quite good DPS, no? Yeah, 3. Oh, gene soldiers too. Maybe I should have hit that room. But still, looks like we're going to kill their Enforcer. And that means we have more guys running around. Oh, good. Alright, this is perfect. Love to see it. And let's Psychic Shriek in here, I guess. Got a couple of ghouls. And now that gene soldier's stunned, we can just, you know, just have a good time. Now let's stop destroying their ship. I think it's about to explode. I don't think we're going to... Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I don't think we're going to get the ship intact. 43 scrap metal and Noxious Blast. The Death Cult gave us Noxious Blast, which is a psychic projectile. Ooh, okay. Filling a room with poison would be nice. I don't know if Animate Dead are immune to poison, but putting that on our witch might be nice. I think that'll be good. Let's try it. Because, yeah, they'll just be... especially with our stuns and things. Like, the amount of stuns and stuff we've got, we can just have enemies just stood in poison. Which would be really good for us. Or, stood in poison, fighting our guys. Like, there's a lot we could do there. Ooh, high temperatures detected. Maybe not. I'm really, like... I'm super worried about bumping into something that's going to start a bunch of fires, because our crew is just not... They don't have very big health pools, so at any point where they have to stand in fire, it'll kill them too quickly. Because, you know, it just does DPS, it doesn't do, like, a percentage damage over time or anything. So, you know, the bigger health pool, you can stand on fire, but, no, these guys, not so much. Your sensors detect a ruined outpost deep within a rift storm. Surprisingly, it is home to a small but peaceful society. The outpost contacts you. You have been recently attacked. We have been recently attacked and need materials to repair our essential systems. Can you spare any? Yes, I can, Mr. Mutant. I could destroy the outpost. Or give him 10 scrap. Alright, oh, I don't know. What would be good? What would be good? I mean, attacking would be pretty funny, but we might be able to trick him into giving us something nice. Let's destroy the outpost. We've got a hull ripper and a bunch of scrap. You easily destroy the dilapidated outpost. Alright, it pays to be mean. Does extra damage to systemless rooms. Number of shots, 4. So yeah, you're doing 8 damage with that. If you're shooting at a... Yeah, that's pretty huge, but requires 3 power, so that means, you know, we need the weapon system, and we need to upgrade it twice. before we could equip that, so that's a shame. But it's probably worth a fair amount of money. But yeah, 8 damage would be very nice. That would be rather good. Okay, we need 180 to finish that. I think that's what I want to save up for. I want another pip of shield. That's what I want. A shipyard, safe place to rest. Excellent. We could do a bit of repairing. We could heal, or we could get another machine slave. Or we get some munitions, but I feel like 27 is enough. Let's get another husk. Let's get another husk. Was that you? Probably. Is that a good spot for you? You can go and help him. Okay, he's got good DPS and everything, but, like, just get some more bodies in there. So, save stations. I would like to swap out, like, something here. Yeah, the desecrated shrine has been completely pointless. I think it has. Yeah, I'm still not sure I checked properly, because I'm worried that I just looked at all the animate dead stuff, which maybe doesn't count as demonic. I think it does count as demonic, though. But I think I did look at the thralls, too. Anyway, whatever. They all had 20 health, and I think that's... yeah. Anyway, right. So we're at an outpost, which is a safe place to rest, and so I'm going to take the opportunity to do that, because I've been recording for 1 hour and 45 minutes, so I'm going to go feed the cat, make a cup of tea, and then I can carry on. Alright, I'm back. So, got a cup of tea, all is well. Unvisited nodes, huh? Well, there's absolutely, like, nothing I need to head for. I mean, I guess I could work my way up that way. Yeah, sure. I'll work my way up to the merchant. I'll try and hold on to my scrap before I accidentally spend it all. Intruders detected. Well, that won't do. Possessed vessels attacking me and intruding upon me with a bloat mine. Oh dear. Damage a nearby system on death. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, we'll just zap them then. And, oh my god, what is this? A carcass. Ugh. Cannot man, repair, extinguish, or sabotage. It's demonic. Immune to poison and suffocation. Poison DPS plus 2. How's that work? Huh. I don't know. Doesn't seem to do any poison. Just if it's in the same room as poison, it increases the DPS? Maybe. I have no idea. But sure, whatever. Let's start shooting their weapons and filling them with zombies. Excellent. And we'll just see how far they spill. Perfect. Dead. Hilarious. Now. They just shot us. Rude. So I think these things... yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, we filled up their entire ship. Anomalous surge detected. Well, don't surge me anomalously, you jerk. So remember, we do need to actually destroy this, so... yeah, I think these carcasses might be creating bloat mines. I'm not sure. Oh, well now that's just rude. He's our repair boy. Let's have you repair this nice and quick. Alright, good lad. And you get out of the airless chamber. You stupid sod. Ooh, we need to get rid of that too. The little bombard boy. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. it's an artillery piece, I think. I think it's artillery. I think there's the siege missile stuff, and I think there's the missile bay, but I think there's also an artillery bay, which is different, I think. Alright, well our main character can't do anything, but I guess I can just blast stuff randomly, because it's funny. Alright, we're done. Just need to wait for this thing to land. And kablooey! Ooh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Scrap metal and munitions. Good. Good. Very little import survives the explosion. Yeah. The subspace maelstrom subsided though, which is good. Got plenty of scrap metal. We don't need much more. We don't need much more scrap metal. Let's go for that one. So what I'll often do if there's a choice between like anything who really cares, they're all the same, I will go to a node that keeps me closest to a path that I want to go on. So I went for the one that'll force me further north towards the objective that I could easily just run off in the wrong direction for, but that'll keep me on the correct track for longer even if I absent-mindedly click something. So that's what I tend to do. I make up for my own lack of care in choosing places when I don't need to. Because when I largely don't need to care because all the nodes are the same, that's when I don't think in the future as much either. I just go, it's fine, who cares? And then I end up missing stuff later on. But anyway, you rush to battle stations as you find yourself assailed by an unidentified warship. It's no longer under the control of a mortal crew, but is instead possessed by a demonic will. Well, let's get rid of demonic William, and the ship can be free. Worse still, your intruder alarms begin to blare. Something has arrived on your ship. Is it related? Or is it something completely different? So they got a hound. They got a couple of hounds. Spoopy. All right, let's go for that. So this thing, their demon heart, it repairs other systems automatically. And they've got that little stun thing as well, which won't do. In fact, it won't do so much that I think we need to destroy that first. Sure. And just aim for that, because it's an empty room, so it'll do max damage. And I guess I can just keep Terror Blasting in there. Maybe. Oh, actually, I want to keep hold of that, because something's going to land on our ship in a second. Also, we just got stunned. He said something else was, like, aboard the ship, but nothing else is aboard the ship, so I don't quite understand what's going on. And now the hound is dead. Anomalous surge detected. Is it this? Is this the anomalous surge? Ooh. Okay, we got a little rift there. So we need to send our repair boy to go do that. And I also need to open these doors so we can even out the oxygen, hopefully. Okay, that didn't quite work, but... Okay, good. How are we doing here, then? We still need to destroy that heart. Greater Demon Heart is just shooting a thingamajig. It's alright, we just blew it up. I did just use a missile for no reason, though. Okay, let's get out of here. Translocator, so I can teleport to Target Room, or we get another husk. Let's get another husk. With debris scattered across the area, you sift through the remains and recover a modest amount of salvageable items. Perfect. And the maelstrom subsides. And good. Okay, the thing didn't teleport. It was definitely about to summon a creature. Definitely. Also, yeah, loadout is just the hull ripper. Good. Now, we have enough scrap metal to do those upgrades, but not enough to power it. So I may as well hang on to the scrap for now. I don't think you ever get into a position where, like, you encounter someone who steals your scrap, because that would be so frustrating. But it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Like, it might, if I was to design something like that, if I thought that would be a compelling thing to happen, I would probably make it that the more scrap you have, the more likely it is someone steals from you. That way you don't stockpile scrap until the last minute and use it on whatever you think you might need for upcoming things. I'd force the pressure to spend scrap. So, I'd want that to be something that punishes you for holding onto too much, I think. I think that's what I would do, if I was feeling cruel. And in a game like this, it often is good to be a bit cruel to the players, honestly. A demon-possessed starship emerges on your flank and opens fire. Rude. Very rude. Again, demon ships. Just again and again and again. Very annoying. I'm going to go for their weapons. Yeah, I'm going to go for their weapons. I know, it sounded a bit like I couldn't quite make up my mind there, and that's because I couldn't. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Let's just cram everyone in and around the Demon Heart. If we can shut that down, that would be lovely. And I'm going to do a stun thingy over there too. And we'll see if anyone is stunned. No one was stunned, so I guess no one is repairing anything. Never mind. No one to kill. Oh, okay, someone to kill. They just had no interest in repairing anything, I suppose. So they're dead. And now I can start wailing at that demon heart, which I think is already destroyed. And yeah, okay, tearing little holes in my hull, which is very rude. And I think this is actually going to blow up without our intervention. I think just damaging the damaging the system should do it. Good. Oh, hang on, someone was suffocating. I think they stopped suffocating now. The surrounding space is strewn with wreckage. A portion of it retains some value. And the maelstrom subsides. Okay, I think they're fine. But they took way more damage than I thought they were going to there. This is what I mean. Like, if a bunch of fires break out on our ship, everyone will die in seconds. I looked away for a second, they're half dead because of suffocation. More than half dead, in fact. So it's, it's pretty scary, honestly. It's pretty scary. Do not appreciate it much. Also, can we get some more oxygen back, please? I think time kind of stops when you're in this this area. Unvisited node there. Well, we have to go to that ion storm because we need to head up this way if we're going to go to the shop, which I want to go to. But loads of scrap metal to spend to repair and things. So, caught in an ion storm. Enemy ship appears in your flank. At least this one is like Corsairs and stuff. I mean, that's good. Let's blast there. Let's start summoning jerks everywhere. Gotta start summoning jerks, you know. And you guys can go there. Okay. Everyone wiggle. Oh, and I guess I could fill an area with poison as well. But I think... Boom. Excellent. Now let's fill it with poison. Then I have to sit in there with my thralls. If they want to stop my thralls, that is. Alright, Iron Storm seemed to be fine. We did have someone stunned, though. And yeah, a lot of poison just doing its thing there. Okay, this has gone pretty well. I mean, the commandos and stuff are doing well, but we still have a bunch of ghouls running around. And we're about to summon some more, so that feels good. Oh, that's their command throne. Okay. Oh, still shooting. Did they just miss? I think they just missed. That's nice. Have we seriously not killed them all yet? Come on, man. You gotta come in here. There's just so many creatures aboard their ship. I mean, it's probably going to explode. It's probably going to explode. Oh. We managed it. We killed him. Just in time. Just in time. If these guys had done like one more damage to that torpedo tube, the ship would have blown up. But 55 scrap and got some more munitions as well. Perfect. Ooh. They just missed with another missile. That's why they call them missiles. Because they miss. Isle. Oh, hello. Hi. This is very FTL, isn't it? Seeing all of them lined up like this. You detect an Imperial fleet moving towards one of the inhabited planets. They are moments away from arriving when a swarm of cultist vessels drops in. The Imperial fleet swings around and engages the swarm. Let's attack the Imperial fleet. You move to engage one of the Imperial starships. Sure do. And they do have a little attack barge thingy there, which is fun. And it looks like they might be headed towards it. So actually, let's see if we can't interrupt that. Come on. Damn. I was really hoping I could hit more of them here. Oh wait, no, I think I did kill a couple. And now they're stood in poison. And they're also about to get stunned. Nope, they ran off again. Shame. I think we missed the stun. But it seems our thralls are doing well. Oh, hello. Hi there. Oh, they're in life support. Oh, you cheeky, cheeky boys. Let's get you in here. I mean, we do more damage in this room. If I open this, are they going to come through? Nope, they're happy to attack that. Frustrating. I mean, you have 1 billion health and you do a bunch of damage, so let's just have you move in there and start murdering. I would have zapped them with my witch spells, but, you know. And the Thrall doesn't matter if they die, because I'll get others. Good. Alright, how are things going? Oh, well. Things are going well. Everyone's dead. The enemy has been killed. Another 82 scrap. Hell yes. The Imperial fleet is encircled, but you notice several starships are forming a detachment to attempt a breakout. Our crew were recalled. Oh, and then you can attack the next lot and you maintain your crew, do you? That's kind of fun. Defeating the Imperial breakout detachment would rout the remainder of their fleet, but the approach would be dangerous. The Imperial vessels within the detachment have arrayed in a defensive formation. Yeah, let's keep going for it. No, our terror amplifier is damaged. Ah, which means we're just going to be like a usual amount of terrifying. That's upsetting. You assault the breakout detachment, the Imperial fleet focus fire on you as you approach. A few cultist vessels notice your action and begin engaging the Imperial detachment. You pick your target and attack. Yeah, that's right, we're heroes. Do I want to shoot that? Ooh, we need to wait for cooldowns. Interesting. That's kind of cool. It just kind of carries on. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot there. Everything. Oh, don't move now, you jerks. Alright. Noxious gas in the torpedo tubes. Let's go. Now I can get you guys to start murdering everything in the engine room. And, that doesn't actually have anyone in it. I just realised. Alright, it's time to fire things, and we're fine. Okay, good. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. I can do the psychic shriek. I mean, anywhere would do it, really, right? And that'll just slow them down, which I think is fine. Good enough for me. If I can. Alright, they're stunned. We're still slapping away at them, which is perfect. They're still doing okay. Okay, good. Let's go for the torpedoes again. I'm just going to summon everyone in here and they'll just like get pushed down. Alright, who do I want to go for? Everyone's really injured. Let's try and kill him. Well, I won't quite kill him, I'll have 1 health left. But let's these guys do the job. And we'll poison in the middle of the ship. So everyone running past will get damaged a bit. Which I think works for me. And then more thralls down at the bottom. Ooh, okay, ion. That's just ion cannons, that's fine. Not a problem. And yeah, the poison's really helping keep the enemies damaged. Ooh. Oh, we took a damage. He's fine. He's fine. He's alright. Okay, I don't like the fire in here. That upsets me a bit. Hang on, who was like really... Oh, hello. Oxygen tank, immune to suffocation. It's kind of fun. Or just a bunch of scrap metal. Let's go with a bunch of scrap metal. After hours of battle, the Imperial fleet is finally crushed. You pick up relieved transmissions from the surface and nearby planet. You move on. Tell you what. Let's get all of you out here. Okay, just everyone leave. There we go. Much better. And now we need to wait a while. That's not going to replenish, is it? Tell you what, recall the crew. All of you guys can go in and repair that. I was thinking, I'm not getting the air back, and that's weird, isn't it? No, it's not. That's... This is damaged. There we go. There we go. That's fine. You can all just suffocate in here. Like, the thing that gives the air back is what was damaged. God, we just have so many ghouls everywhere. Okay, let's return to stations. If you guys can actually fit back where you're supposed to be. But God, the damage we've taken is horrible. Not a fan. But we just got to a merchant. So, all the thralls dead. I mean, they're supposed to do that, but still. Hello there. Within moments, you receive a communication request from a nearby starship. It is a supply barge of one of the local merchant guilds.
During my travels, I stumbled upon a technocult archaeological site. The reverence with which they handle ancient techno relics is incomparable, almost maniacal.
Well, cool. Do you have any missiles? Nope. Just oh yeah, we do. We have a claymore. Munitions cost is 2. This cost us twice as much, and it only shoots once. It does 3 hull damage. Okay, so this is just sort of like an average of this one. It costs more to do, but it does between 2 and 4. Like, that kind of sucks. Heavy flare missile. So that is 1 munition cost, does 2 damage. I mean, high chance of hull breach. I mean, just this is better, isn't it? That siege missile is really good. It's a really good starting weapon, that. You can sell that for 30. Yeah, just all this is pointless. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm healed up. I guess I could get some munitions. But yeah, we have so much scrap metal to spend. But yeah, we just don't need better missiles. We just don't. We need more modules as well. That's what we need. But yeah, I guess upgrade-wise, that's pretty great, huh? We could even have that charge 5 seconds quicker, or we could start upgrading some of this stuff. Like, better sensor strength would help. So maybe we do that. Nice. That's pretty great. I mean, that cost us 400 scrap, but we've, like, maxed out, you know, our 2 big defensive abilities, which is really handy. I mean, stunning enemies would also be pretty good defensively. Being able to shoot a lot more missiles would also be pretty good, just to, like, shut the enemies down. So it's all still useful. I mean, having more rules, then we could have, like, you know, we could send more out to go and combat things. Better door control would be handy as well. So there's a lot of useful stuff still. We only have 4 more power. But honestly, like, 3 times oxygen refill rate is pretty great. I may upgrade that one just a bit, because that is pretty huge. And we are really prone to suffocation. So just having it, like, yeah, having enough oxygen in a third of the time, I think is useful. So yeah, there's still some useful stuff here. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good where we are. You know, we're nice and strong. We're still relying on our summons. I'm a bit worried we're going to start just bumping into, like, oh, yeah, here we go. Just a bunch of mines attacking. Derelict ship drifts into view, suddenly lurches into action as putrid energies spread across its hull. You prepare for battle. Alright, so this one is just going to get killed, but it will ruin our torpedoes somewhat. I also feel like I should shoot them. Now, let's also destroy that. Yeah, that carcass is a little scary. Oh, you're in combat, that's why. Oh, this isn't working. This just isn't working. It is working. It's working perfectly fine. And you're also in combat. So yeah, what's in combat right now is a little scary, but they're dead now, so we're fine. Oh, you are apparently still in combat. Oh, because you're stood in poison. Alright, well, get out of that then, I guess. Cannot use right now. For what reason? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. And they're stunned, that's why. Crap. Crappity crap. We lost a husk. We lost a husk. That sucks. Not a fan of that. Anyway, we've got a bunch of stuff spawning now, which is good. We should be dealt with this soon, right? Well, we really need this back online, actually. Let's get Jimmy the repairist boy over here. Now, this is also very annoying. Could you not, with the holes in the hull? That'd be great if you could not with the holes in the hull. Okay, hopefully we can kill that. Oh, he moved? That jerk. Oh, and there's another bloat mine in there? Crap, he's immune to suffocation too. God damn. This is scary. I'm not enjoying this one. Not enjoying this one bit. He's busy wiggling. Alright, let's get our husks in here. Our husks, our thralls. Alright, we'll just keep attacking there. Not a problem. See, this is perfect. That's what our thralls are for. That is exactly what our thralls are for. And they have managed to clear out most of what is on here, which I don't like. Yeah, you keep repairing. Oh, you get out of the way. They're about to summon a bunch of crawlers, huh? Well, that's not really a problem. They seem to just sort of die. So that's okay. Alright, let's get you up in here as well. Alright, are we done yet? Come on. Come on. It's about to explode. We're done. There we go. You get out of here. Bloody missiles. Got some scrap metal. And the maelstrom subsides. Alright, so we only took 1 damage. You know, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't actually so bad. It's just, it was just awful. Horrifying. Horrifying stuff. Alright, let's put up our oxygen. There we go. And we can power that more, and engines will be repaired. They're done. Cool boy. Alright. That was scary. I don't like it. I don't like when we have to do things on our ship and the enemy ship. I prefer it when the enemy ship is just full of random guys gobbling up all their crewmen, and everyone on my ship is just having a lovely little, like, wiggle party. Summoning more, you know, demon creatures. It's a lot more fun that way. I sure do approach the Stargate. The Ariokine Dominion. A nexus of power among Ariokine elites. I don't know what the Ariokine is. I've forgotten. I forgot what their deal is. Ariok, the Lord of Blood, which is different to Crom, the Lord of War, or whatever. The Ariokine Dominion is home to the highest-ranking champions of Ariok, Lord of Blood. Tales of unimaginable cruelty originate from this place. Cool. Cool. They're going to board our ship, aren't they? They're going to board our ship, and I'm going to cry. Right, we can head there for modules. I think that would be the most useful thing. If we could get some modules, I'd be very happy. Love a good module. And more psychomancy might be nice too, or crew contracts. Alright, maybe go for that top one, the mercenary broker. If we could get some, like, decent fighters. As just, you know, pawns. That would be great. Like a couple of, you know, a couple of Terminators or something. That would be cool. Your starship tears back into real space. No hostile signatures are detected anywhere in the vicinity. You move on. Well, yeah, sure. Sure, that's what I wanted. High temperatures detected again. Don't really want to mess with it. Though normally I find that even though I'm like, oh, I'm scared of fire, it tends to get the enemies to bolster up around things, and it means they're not spending as much time repairing systems. So when I bombard their entire ship with summons, it just means they can't keep on top of the fires and the repairs and the combat. So actually it works out quite well for us for wrapping up fights really quickly. So I'm going to try it. Which I know is sort of counterintuitive with, you know, me being terrified of being on fire, but still. You arrive dangerously close to a fiery sun. Temperature readings are well above safe levels. A war cult starship approaches.
Give me a good fight.
No, get out of here, child.
Oh, but I'd like a lollipop and blood.
No, get out of here. Kids these days. Bunch of berserkers, huh? Well, they really are kids, huh? Now let's see. Death bolt. Where are you going? You're going to there. Alright, I'll kill the ones in the shields. Or at least, you know, upset them. You can attack their weapons. And I'll start summoning everywhere. Yeah, let's just cram them all in here. And let's fill that air support with poison. Air support? Life support. Air supply. Oh. Alright, I was a little quick with the poison. But this area seems to be going well. And we're fine. We're fine. Just a bit of fire. Just a bit of fire. Just a bit of fire. It's still good. It's still good. And stun. We always miss them. Like, every time. But, yeah, fire seems to be working out for us. They're all stood in fire. Trying to work out what best to do. And the answer? Death. Nice. Oh, we missed that one. I didn't even know that could miss. Alright, destroy the doors. And their engines as well. Just because we can. And also... I'll put poison in there. There's more to kill here. May as well try and soften them up. Now I'm just softening up my own guys. They are immune to poison though, aren't they? Hell yeah. I mean, that's pretty great, to be honest. I kind of love that, although, you know, it doesn't work forever. Okay, it looks like we kind of have this covered. There we go. Got that covered too. Yeah, you go out, silly fire. Silly fire. Alright, they should be dead. And boom. 50 scrap metal. That's not that much. But it'll do, I suppose. Missile template. Oh, hang on. I already went the wrong way to get the modules. Because of course I did. Because of course I bloody did. I really want modules. Modules would be great. Oh, give me modules. They're all gone. We completely lost the opportunity. I'm such a dumb little gremlin. I really thought there was a route through here. I didn't, yeah. Didn't look close enough. Because I didn't want to go to the Shrine of Influence, you see. I was trying to avoid that while hitting that, and you can't do both. But I had no interest in going there. Although, actually, that might have been good, because if I decided to go, oh yeah, love Gore, love Al Gore, you know, then maybe I could have got a bunch of, like, you know, berserkers and things in my roster. Also, we are a Blood Witch, which I suppose is probably in line with the Gore Shrine. I'm not really sure. I don't know how this game separates things, seeing as how the, you know, Khorne is like two gods, essentially. So I have no idea. But yeah, more systems? No. Missile templates, though, maybe. Let's go there. Might find something worthwhile. I mean, I do hope we can find a better missile template. It would be really cool to have just a better version of the siege missile, like a heavy siege missile or something. You witness two starships firing upon one another. One of the ships broadcasts to on an open channel. We shall cleanse the Empire of your blasphemies. The other ship broadcasts in response. Show us your strength. Let's fire at the Imperial ship, because, you know, I'm always doing that. And it always seems to work out quite well. Alright, we're going to start by attacking that. Then let's queue up our summons again. Okay, you guys can go down there. And... okay, we can kill those husks. Dead. And then while they're still repairing, we can start poisoning them as well. And we can also do a Psychic Shriek, so they're going to be stunned there. Yeah, they're stunned, stood in poison, being attacked by zombies. Hilarious. Good news. And yeah, everything's being torn apart. Also, I don't need these to be open anymore. Feels like a waste. Ooh, flak cannon's a bit scary. Alright, we're done. Everything's dead. 91 scrap. 3 munitions. Ooh, there's something else coming. You detect the sudden appearance of multiple subspace translations all around you. A large chromic war fleet jumps through and several acquire sensor locks on you. You quickly leave the area before you're overwhelmed. Oh, okay. No worries then. No worries. Okay, let's head for that port. I mean, 147 scrap metal. Pretty good. Pretty good. And get a lot of upgrades if we need to. You arrive at the destination in front of a damaged Imperial warship. It immediately locks on and fires. Not a problem. Ooh, they do have artillery. And they do have a little thingamajig. You know, a little thingy. Little thingamajig. Okay, they're going to bombard us with artillery. But yeah, these are quite good. I think I'm going to shoot their weapons. And we're going to start getting all of our summons in. I'm going to throw a thrall in there for good measure, and one in the engine room too. Sure. And now I get poison in there too. And then our Psychic Shriek, so they are stunned in here. Nice. Hilarious. I mean, just fighting everywhere. And poison ran out, sadly. That's a shame. We're nearly done. We were nearly... Oh, actually, that ghoul might tip it in our favour. Oh, okay, he's got the odds against him a little. That's sad. Yeah, he's got the odds stacked against him now. But... Ooh. 2 more dead. And they still have that built. That's annoying. Yeah, we need to destroy their you know, cloning bays or whatever they're called. You know, husk racks. And yeah, I think we're on the case. Oh, we got more husks coming in. Alright, good, we destroyed everything. And there we go. Collect what you can for the remains. Choose one. Heavy Duraplate armor or a gravitic ray. We could probably sell this for a fair amount. Well, we got 2 scrap metal. Oh boy, love that. So it's a beam, which is pretty cool, but not for us. Not for us. So let's sell that. At the very least, it's worth visiting here just to sell our spoils. So let's talk. The Blood Cult seem to prefer inducting those with a predilection for cunning and cruelty. Yeah, I imagine so. Claymore Missile. Costs 2 munitions, does 3 damage. Yeah, we've seen that before. Missile template. Siege Missile. I mean, you can only have 1 load at a time, right? So... Or can you? Well, now I'm wondering, actually. If you upgrade it, does it just speed up whatever you have loaded? I think you only shoot 1 at a time, right? I think. Yeah. Yeah, it can't be anything else. A Siege Bombard might be fun too. Consumes 3 munitions to deploy. I remember. So it costs 3 munitions, but then it shoots forever. So it's 3 munitions per deployment, which I think is kind of cool. It's an interesting idea. And it just shoots. Like, it does damage, and... Actually, I think it always does 1 damage. I don't think it penetrates shields, though. So it's not really great for us, actually. But it just keeps pew-pewing away. Which is kind of nice, because you power it separately to your weapon systems. So interesting idea. I don't think we've got anything here. I don't think we've got anything. And this grav carbine we're probably never going to make use of. Sure, off we go. Yeah, let's just get to the mercenaries, I think. If we go to this shaman, right, we'll be able to get more witches and necromancers and stuff, which would be pretty funny. But if we go to the merchant broker, then we might be able to get, like, actual, like, armed guards that can help protect our ship. But I could always summon a bunch of stuff onto my own ship. There's nothing stopping me from filling my own ship with summoned units. So I could do that too. So maybe we go to the shaman. I think that'd be more fun.